Okay, so this afternoon I will be discussing the Article 5. It's all about the teacher and the teaching community. The teacher and the teaching community, it emphasizes professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and cooperation among educators for the common good and the best interest of learners. So here's Article 5, mura ni siya o ginatawag nato na team rule book or team guide para sa mga teachers. Because here, it teaches the teachers na maging loyal. Dili na sila mga loyal. Dili na sila mga ma-char-char, dili na sila mga love life ninyo. Kundi maging loyal po sa atong profession. And also, maging honest. And also, being respectful to one another sa atong mga colleagues or sa atong mga co-teachers. Naalala na siya, guys. And also, dapat natin ang traits, loyalty, honest, being respectful, para mag-work together na upside, and to protect the school trust. So later we will discuss what are those, and also to focus on what matters most, which is para makabangan ng students na mas maka-learn. So, the Article 5, it is divided into 7 sections. So, as we go along sa atong discussion later sa 7 sections, we will learn or we will know how to behave as a teacher and on ethical behavior, and also to apply this characteristics of being a teacher. So now let's proceed to section 1. Okay, before we start sa pag-discuss sa mga 7 sections, may I ask, kaninang question, why do you think it's important for teachers to work as a team instead of just focusing on their own classroom? Okay, nakuya ko ma. Wala lang kung nadala ang report. Secret, basta nakuya ma. Why do you think it's important for teachers to work as a team instead of just focusing on their own classroom? Sige po, hanayin na guys. Okay, may po. After na kung kailangan kong create as Pindo. Ayun siya. Or nakipag-report tomorrow. Secret, basta ano siya. Really good. Wala siya. Important siya sa gawas. Sige, answer na. Okay. 1, I read it. 2 to 3. 3, 2, 1. Wala na, Ami. Ay, pinakataas na lang dito. Ay, wala. Oh, promise. Sige, ganun. Volunteer na ba? Sige. 1, 2, 3. Sige, why do you think it's important for teachers to work as a team instead of just focusing on their own classroom?
As a teacher kasi they only have one goal to help the child. At the same time, when it comes to different strategies, there are a lot of teachers that have different approaches that can the peers or peers tinatawag na teacher to teacher mga pinagangay, especially when it comes to creating lesson plans or to coordinate with other fields in that. For example, math or science, they will di ba na may mga math or science, di ba? They will coordinate at the same time, not just in the events, but also to take improvement of the students as well. For example, ang mga subjects na need niya i-improve the both student, magtatabay sila is because at the same time rin, cooperation, not just the kanang work lang at for the feedback as well for the peers. For example, an I need, just like what Marian said to us, that you can go to the, for example, ikaw na high student na under suspend, then you really want to give some alam mo for a need of help. So, pwede ka mag-ngayon kasi mo ang-peer na teacher na under yung suspend para makakalutog daw siguro.
So, tama, no? Dapat tama doon. para makashare tag ideas or maka-brainstorm ta para for the betterment sa learning para sa mga students. So, ano to siya yung early. Now, let's start. Here's the section 1. It's all about loyalty and cooperation. Please read, guys.
Teachers should at all times be imbued with the spirit of professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and faith in one another, self-sacrifice for the good, and full cooperation with colleagues. With the best interest, the learners, the school, or the professionals at stake, courtesy, and ensure shall support one another.
So here again, no, we as a teacher, educator, or as a teacher, we should be loyal to each other. We should trust to one another sa itong mga colleagues and also magpinabangay. Especially kung anong students, or not just the students, but also sa school, or even sa itong profession, kay need of support. So if there's a problem, dapat ang mga teachers mag-unite or to stand as one or to stand united instead of mag-nawayay or mag-inunayay or mag-linibakay o hindi na siya maayo kayo. For example, kung ano yung scenario, during parent-teacher meeting, ngayon ka mga parent-teacher meeting, and then ay isa ka parent na nag-criticize sa bagong mga teacher. Criticize siya about siyang new or siyang lesson plan sa way of teaching at mga bagong mga teacher. So, isa ka parent, hindi siya samayin, hindi siya ganahan at mga bagong mga teacher. So, instead of agreeing, like, bitaw nung lagi dyan na siya maista, bitaw mo, instead of mag-inala ka, you should say na, si teacher Joshua, okay, she's still working. She's still working hard. Hardworking. Si teacher Joshua to adapt to our student needs. So maybe ma'am, we can talk to her directly to find solution if kanadyo din mga brother sa iyo. So, sa inana pa maagi, you support your colleagues. And also, naprotektahan mo ang ginatawag na mga school reputation because it may affect or reflect ang performance of the teacher sa school. For example, wala sila kanang ispilahan ba, mga teachers kira kay nana, ani. Nana siya nung katong pa rin ibuhat sa teacher or sa katong parent din kung istoryahan. And by after case, if confronting mo mga teacher, maybe we could find solution about that. So, para mapamaagi, you also help your colleagues na mas improve. Next, we have section 2. It's all about no plagiarism or to keep credit. Please read, guys.
A teacher is not entitled to claim credit for work not for his own, and shall give due credit for the work of others which he may use.
So here, kita ka teacher, we should not pay others' work or someone else's work without giving credit. Or like for example, mga ideas, ang ilahang mga projects or mga teaching, teach strategic activities na imurang gamiton, and also ihang hadyo idea. And without giving proper permission. That's why we as a teacher, we must give a proper credit to the owner or to asa gikan ang word or ang idea. And also, it's all about being honest naman and also fairness para sa iya. Kapag kung nagkuha sa inyong idea or work na nagsuntog sa inyong co-teachers, so may batiyon nito. Wala yung pabalong niya. Nasa yung mga kuwan na nagigkan. So, sa may batiyon ko din mo, anak. Masuko, Jude. Masuko, Jude.
Disappointment to one.
Oh, disappointed. Saka, we should acknowledge the idea na itong ikwaan. Dili dapat magpataka o pagkuha or kuha sa mga ideas or projects or work na di ka sa uban without giving a proper credit. Now let's proceed to section 3. It's all about organized records when leaving. Please read. Basta guys.
Before leaving his position, a teacher shall organize for whatever shows the position and the related tasks as are necessary to the regular.
Ready guys? Diri guys, dili na. Wait lang, diri guys. Sa section 3 kung dili ka mag-go sa imo mga char-char. Bitaw, dili mo mag-go no. Dapat dili mo dalot diri sa atong profession as a teacher. Dili ta mag-go. Kay tungod, for example, mag-sign na ka sa lahi ka eskwelahan or balik na ka sa eskwelahan or waprut na ba ka or resign na ka sa imong position. Dapat before ka muli sa imong position or sa imong job, you should organize sa imong mga important na mga documents iha, like for example, files sa students or mga grado sa students, dapat naka-organize na daan na and also naka-label siya sa mga lesson plan, bagong topic, and also kana mga basta mga importante ng mga school documents. So that ang new teacher na mupuli sa imo ha or kanang mupuli sa imong teacher sa imong pagkahawak, makastart siya og teach without any confusion. Really like naka-organize na ba like smooth ihang dagan sa pag-undo dira sa yawa. Muhang kasi na di kanan. Okay, next. Let's proceed to section 4. It's all about keep confidential information private. Please read.
A teacher shall hold in violate all confidential information concerning associates in the school and shall not divulge to anyone documents which has not been officially released or remove records from files without permission.
So here, we should not share. If natin mga nabalaan yung mga private information sa atong mga colleagues or sa mga kauban natin ng teachers, dapat hindi na ito i-share sa uban ko ng mga teachers. Or even ka ng mga buwan sa school. Mga secret sa school. Secret to. And also, dapat i-respeto niyo mo yung privacy. So, also call ka ng mga unreleased documents sa school or even sa mga bata. You should not take records without permission. And also, this is a way para respetuhan din nato ilahang tinatawag na privacy and also the school trust. For example, kanang may nagsulti sa iyong mga pa-co-teachers mo or colleagues mo na nag-take of leave of absence sa iyong mga co-teachers tungod sa mga personal reasons or like personal issues. So, they should leave of absence. So, kanang information, yung private information na yung nabala, dili mo i-share sa imong co-teachers or even sa imong students. Dapat i-respeto nimo yung privacy nila and also para mag-draft ka ng sa school sa panahon sa mga new policies sa school. Dapat dili po nimo mag-sauna o share sa uban if kung wala pa siya na officially announce sa public. Next, section 4. Now let's proceed to section 5. It is all about address and professional conduct with confidence. Please read, guys.
It shall be the responsibility of every teacher to seek correctives from what behavior to be an professional and ethical conduct of any associate. However, this may be done only if there is incontrovertible evidence for such conduct.
So, kani, as a teacher, if we see our colleague or our co-teacher na she's acting unprofessionally, like being so unfair to siya mga students or kapamati. So sa kana, we should try to fix it. Try to fix it. But only if we have a clear proof. Dapat di ko tapataka o mag-make of mga accusations without evidences. No? For example, nakay nadunggan nga, yung ka-co-teachers or mga ka-colleagues kay na siya ginakasapan niya sa dati or na what siya ba pangasaba or sagit ito sa dati niya. Pero di ka sure na nato siya siya klase. One day, nakita din mo siya nga na siya ay istorya or ikasapan na one student or di pa kaulawan publicly. Oh. So sa kanang kuwan nga nakita din mo, you should take notes of that. Dapat i-take on tayo, nakita po, saan kanong date niya, kanang nakita po, or saan nakita po dyan may mong nakitaan. So, kung later, imo nang i-confront or you will talk to them privately and directly nga. I noticed nga, you were so upset sa inyong kuhan students and maybe we can find a way to talk to her in a calmer way or to help her. Diba ka kabalo ba si kuhan, reasons nga na siya, ka kabalo sa background sa students that murang pagkasasan. So, you have a proof before speaking up. Kaya ikaw mismo nakakita ulit ka. And also, sa inyong pag-confronting mo sa iyo you also help your co-teachers or mga colleague. And also, isuportahan mo siya instead of just criticizing. So, siya, no? And also, as a teacher, we should also be responsible to seek some correctiveness sa itong mga unprofessional or unethical na mga behavior. Next, we have section 6 is all about report complaints properly. Please read.
A teacher may submit to the proper authorities any justifiable against an associate, preferably without violating the right of the individual concerned.
So here, pwede ka mag-report o mga valid siya mga complaints about sa itong mga colleagues or sa itong mga co-teachers to the right person or people, which is katong mga assistant principal or mga heads or to the principal. So but it should be in a writing way. The proper writing, a formal writing, and also para respeto na po sa yung katong gihilir lang mo ang colleagues. Pero na siya yung rights ba kayo? Because if we write mga good, everyone has a chance na maka-respond. So, muna siya guys. Hindi na ito magpatakaw, spread rumors pa. Dapat directly doon na ito sa ato reklamuhan sa school. For example, nabantayan yung mga kulit kay consistent siya sige galing siyang klase. Sige siyang galing mostly sa iyang klase, mga 15 to 20 minutes. So, without giving kuan or ginasagla na yung students unsupervised. So, pwede na rin mo siya i-report. I've noticed si Mrs. Abby always arrive late 15 to 20 minutes most morning most class sa morning. So, ganun ba ito? So, ibuka ko din mo sa mga rewrite dito nga. Also, this affects the students start the class and how can we discuss this and so, sa kanang pamaagi, you don't gossip about her katong colleague mo ang complain na or panan reklamahan o reklamahan. Wala na yung gilibang pa siya sa upan teacher, wala kayong kuno kasi teacher ko, and si Juan, good day. Ay, teacher mo, kaya na. Kundi, direct we write a polite email directly sa katong mga right people, which is the principal or the assistant principal, mga heads, through principal. So, muna siya guys. Next, we have the last one, apply for jobs fairly. This week,
A teacher may apply for a vacant position for which he is qualified, provided that he respects the system of selection on the basis of merit and competence. Provided further that all qualified candidates are given the opportunity to be considered.
so here, kita mga teacher, we can apply for open jobs. That we are nananatong qualified staff. But also, we should also respect school fair hiring process. No? Meaning, the best person or the most skilled or experienced person get the job. No? And also, that's why everyone has a chance to apply. No? For example, may nag-hire of hiring of leadership positions, sa leadership positions sa eskwelahan. And then, you are qualified. That's why you apply. And, i-apply ka, qualified mo ka, i-apply ka. And also, wala ka nag-ask sa principal of some special treatment, or wala ka nag-criticize sa other candidates, or kuhanin mo nga, di na sila dawaton, wala ka naging sip-sip ba, para madawat ka ng posisyon. So, dilitaan na ka, you should trust. Bawal ka, bawal na ha, maging sip-sip, saka na, ato ang sana. Or dapat principal, para mabuta ka ng posisyon. Bawal na siya. Dapat, respeto na to ang fair hiring process sa school. And also, we should, trust na to ang squad. Should put trust in school that they will choose the best person on that position based sa standard na kailangan nila na skill or experience test. Okay, so that would be all. So, to sum up, dapat ang teacher kay magtinabangay sa pa. What is like proper conduct? Yes, proper conduct. We should have you should behave in an ethical behavior. Teacher must be loyal, honest, dili
Professional.
act as a
Professional.
be professionalism. So, pato siya when we follow those rules, of course, maka-create an environment or maka-create an school na hapsay and also positive lang hapsay siya nga environment where everyone ay maka-learn effectively even as a student and also maka-grow na together with our colleagues and teachers. So that's why it reminds us that being a good teacher means not just a teaching, but also a supportive and helpful teammate to other teachers or to our colleagues. So that would be all. Thank